Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mr. Brown here. Just wanted to talk to you guys real quick about the end of the year and final grades. I've been getting some emails about, when is everything due? What's going to happen to my final grades? I'm behind. I haven't finished Edgenuity, blah, blah, blah. So I want to kind of clear everything up for you and show you exactly what's going on and what the plan is from here on out. So here we go. All right, so let me show you what I got. So I'm going to show you a series of um, images to kind of give you an idea of what's happening from my end. So if you can, as you can see, I have to post final grades for the fourth quarter, the last 9 weeks, by June 5th, which is next week Friday. So not this Friday, but next week Friday. That's when I have to post final grades for everyone. But seniors, I have to actually post senior grades by May 28th at 4 o'clock. And today is Tuesday the 26th. The 28th is Thursday. So in 2 days, I have to post senior grades online officially. But everyone else has until June 5th. So what I have decided is I have decided that since senior grades are due May 28th, for all of you that want to be done with Edgenuity and online coursework for math, May 28th at noon, at 12 o'clock, I will officially end it all the way. That's if you choose it. For those that want to continue working on Edgenuity and finish it up, you absolutely may, and I'll show you why you may want to do that. It's totally up to you. So technically, you have until next week Friday to do so. So let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, so real quickly, why would you want to finish? Now, here's the thing on how the grades are going to be calculated. Okay, so some of you might be like, "Yeah, I want to be done. I don't want to do this anymore," which I totally get. So here is a little snippet from the Clay County School Board, the bigwigs at the front offices that made this decision. Fourth quarter grades. Grades will be issued to secondary students for the fourth quarter in grades 7 to 12. Grace and compassion should be exercised, and participation and engagement should factor into these grades. Here's the big thing. This is what all teachers were given earlier in the fourth quarter as far as final grades are concerned. No grade lower than the average of the first, second, and third quarter can be given during the fourth quarter due to the nature of the unprecedented time. However, students may be able to score higher than this average in the fourth quarter based on assignments during distance learning. So, what does that mean for you? Let me show you an example, okay? So here is just a few grades from one of my classes. I blurred out the names so you wouldn't know who's who. But here are 4 students that have done Edgenuity so far. 3 of them have done the assignments, have been on track, and currently have A's. There is 1 student that chose not to do Edgenuity at all, or just a very little bit of it, and has not done the assignments whatsoever. And so without this grace or compassion, this person would receive a 2% for their last 9 weeks. You may be wondering, like, hey, is that even fair? Like, what if this person didn't have internet, or they are struggling with stuff at home life, or what's going on? And I ask you to put yourself in the shoes of the superintendent who had to make this decision. Imagine you're in charge and you have to decide on what the final grades are going to look like, and you don't have internet access. What's the fairest thing you could possibly come up with for those that don't have the opportunity to do this at all? And so the superintendent decided that, hey, look, if you're in this boat where you don't have internet, you don't have a computer, you're moving, relocating, you have an unstable family life, whatever, they said that we will show grace because of the situation we're in, and we are not going to fail you intentionally. We will, though, give you an opportunity to raise your grades. But if you choose not to, or you can't do virtual school, then we will just give you, at the absolute worst, we will give you the average of your other 3/4 grades. Okay, so let me show you what that looks like. For those of you that need a visual, okay, it's as simple as it sounds. Same 4 students, okay? Here are their 3 9-week grades so far. The first quarter, second quarter, and third quarter. All you do, and you can do this at home, look up your first quarter, second quarter, and third quarter grade. Add them up, get that total. Once you get the total, just divide it by 3. And that is the lowest grade I can possibly put in for you, okay? So in the example of the student that chose not to do any of the virtual school or just couldn't do it, whichever the case may be, if you take these 3 numbers, add them up, and divide by 3, you get a 64. That is the lowest grade I can put in right here. So even though this says a 2% and they have not been able to complete the virtual school, I cannot put a 2% in here. I can only put in a 64. That's the lowest I can go. But if you want a higher grade than that, then if you completed all the work, then I can put in the higher of the 2 grades, which will help boost your GPA overall. And that might be a really good thing for some of you. So you have some options. So in this case, the first student up here, the 94 will be the higher of the 2 numbers out of the average of these 3 numbers versus their grade. I'm putting in the grade. Same here. Look at this. There's the 3 grades that they earned for the 3 9 weeks, 3 quarters. Look at their grade this quarter. I'm not putting in the average of these. I'm putting in this. So it is up to you if you want to finish Edgenuity by June 5th. But tell your parents that Mr. Brown in MCR class at Middleburg High School has decided that on Thursday at noon, May 28th at 12 o'clock, if you choose to take the average of your 3/4 grades as your final 4th quarter grade for the last 9 weeks, that is fine. Okay with that. I don't mind. This situation kind of stinks. I'd rather be in the classroom with you guys helping you out. I enjoyed having you this year. It's been really, really short. It was fun, but it was really short. I'm going to miss all of you and would love to see you guys, next year around the campus. But tell your parents that Mr. Brown is going to end it officially on May 28th at noon for all Edgenuity, all online work. If you are that individual that wants to keep going and you want a better grade for the 4th quarter than the average of those 3/4 grades you've already gotten, then June 5th at noon will be your last opportunity to have to put grades in, okay? So if you have any questions, please message me. Hope you guys have a good summer. Miss you all, and hopefully, like I said, I'll see you around campus next year. Be good.